Okay, so I'm not going to explain all the details of this because there's lots of them, tying it into functional patterns. I'm just going to lead you through the practice so that we have it, and then we can add the nuance and the details in the calls. So start just feet where your second toe is roughly on the outside of your hips. And we're going to start by bouncing. Actually, let's pause that. We're going to start by doing a stretch. So you're gonna twist your feet into the ground. You're going to rock the top of your hips this way, but the bottom of your hips this way. And then you're gonna stretch, lifting up from your elbows, pulling yourself along. Oh, good. And then come down and bounce. Making sure you're breathing in and out of your nose. If you want, you can start to add little things where you let yourself just land on your heels a little bit. If you really want to go for it, you can start bouncing. Otherwise, just getting that shake, it's just dislodging everything. Good. And then we come to the hands. We can come up on your toes, drop. Just trying to create a rhythm, like do this 10 to 15 times. Good. And now feet a little wider. You're going to twist your arms, but when you're twisting, you're trying to create this action. If you look at my feet, you're trying to use your feet to spur the moment, and then your body just twists with all the actions coming from down here. My arms and my torso are just holding it, or just completing the motion. Because you could even go lower, stand up more than that. You're letting your arms do, you hear the smacking, and then your arms hit here, and then here. So it smacks here, boom, each side. Okay? I'm going to switch to the next same thing. It's coming from your feet. And when we tie in the functional patterns part of this, it'll make more sense in terms of pulling from each lat, letting that be part of the. So then you're loosening, moving energy, activating lymph, and activating fascial patterns, so putting tension and strength in the areas we want all at the same time. Okay, and switch to these. Marching forward. Good, and then we'll pause. And now we go this way. What you're trying to do is pull shoulders together, pull them back, pull them forward. So it's like you're in this rubber band. So it's pull it tight this way. Whew. Good. Pause, and then we're gonna do snow angels. So with this one, you're trying to imagine you're pulling your wings up. So the tension is here to here. And you're pulling that tension up and down, up and down. Good. And then this is a similar one, but we're bringing it this way. But you still want to create the tension here to here, and you're pulling, in this case, here, here, and this line long. pulling, so it's creating this big stretch. And so in this at the same time, show from the back, you're pulling your mid-spine this direction. So it's pulling that forward. See that from the side? Just so you can see that. This is anchored, this is coming forward, up, and lengthening all through here. Okay, and that goes right into the next one then. If you want to get intense with these, you can still come up. You want to come up on your toes a little bit. And you can do a little more relaxed swing. So you're kind of rocking back onto your heels, swinging up onto your toes, and it will take a while usually to kind of get to organize this whole pattern. This is what you're going for. Or once you get that down, then you can start coming up. You're going much more. Creating a lot more force with it. Okay, so then we're going to feet here. We're going to do a different type of the stretch. So we're kind of combining this, but with the stretch. So feet are anchored here. That first pendiculation we did, where we stretched up. But this time, you're going to bend a little bit. You're pulling this in, and then you're stretch up while you breathe in. And then you exhale, but you pull the forward part down and lengthen the back. Pull up, opening everything this way, pull everything together. Trying to pull wide, pull together. Good. Then we're going to do hip circles. So start keeping your pelvis drawing a circle. So you imagine your pelvic floor drawing a circle inside your feet. It's going just right through there. So nice and small. Let's do 4 or 5, and then draw outside of your feet. So draw outside, and you won't really get all the way, like you're not gonna go all the way there to start, but you can. You're just trying to learn how to stay slow and in control in that movement. Good, and then you pause. And you just start on the outside, so going big the other direction. Good, and then you come into the middle, going inside the feet. Good, and then march, hit your knees. Again, these can be lower, they can be really tall. Your choice. You can do some of each. Start off slow or low, come up to middle. Last couple high. Okay. And then we're going to go into a squat. But the squat, in this one you bring your feet just a tiny little bit in, so you still want the second toe, this time the third toe inside on the hip, so just a tiny little bit closer. And what we're going to try to do is you're going to squat down, but you're going to try to activate your lats. You're going to try to pull yourself down and push yourself up. And so we're going to try to stay in this rubber band. So it's going to look like this. You're trying to create this tension on the inside of the legs, rotating these out, and then the tension's here. Good. I'll go wide, toes pointed 45, horse stance, pushing down in that way, and then pushing down in that way. You then sink down, so you're pushing yourself down. And you want to try to get to here, and then we're just going to hold. Then you're going to come up with that, push that way to pull yourself down. Should feel this here. And when you come up, it's through the heels, so you're pushing right through here, right in the middle, As you come up, the energy is going that way, but you're pushing through those heels. And then we'll squat down. You're here. Here you're trying to learn to pull this way, so you pull this lat, which is the muscle here. You pull this one together. You lengthen this one, and then you pull this one back while you pull this one long. Do that 3 or 4 times. Good. All right. Okay. We're gonna do the tapping. Take the hand, a little cup. Start with the shoulder, and this is one that can take as long or as short as you like. If you spend time, once you find a place that has tension, if you let yourself spend a lot of time there, you'll get huge benefit from it. So like right now, my elbow has quite a bit of tension. I'm just gonna stay there.